everyone, it's Angel 111 Mima. So let's see what's coming and let me see properly. I find it so weird because until I get a very good angle, I have to always face up. I think I need to get something more stable to put on the other side because sitting like this is also tiring. But the good thing is because of my, chakra grounding. This is the reason I prefer to be on the floor. So I'm not gonna go to verses. We're going straight to Quran. To cards. I need to make a theme today. By the way, in the morning today I exposed. I sent out a lot of things just to expose officially how my double ganger is stealing my money. Story of identity theft, and I know she's still trying to cover it up, but it's solar eclipse. Time to go. And before we start, maybe I can just talk about something a little. Okay. We had a new moon in Scorpio, and what does that mean? For signs okay, let's talk about Scorpio only. New moon in Scorpio, it's a new beginning. Any new moon is a new beginning, but for specifically Scorpios, it's all about 1 minute. It's all about your rebirth, because all right. So yeah, now we can talk. It's all about rebirth, if new beginning, because new moon is new beginning, and when it is full moon, it's mean the completion. So when the new moon begins, what happens is, this is the time you can manifest. By the way, if you have any long-term plans, you can manifest. The good thing is, there is something, and I've been telling people, if you have put work, this was the onset, the new moon and partial solar eclipse. Solar is the father, is the main body of the solar system. I always tell you, the sun. So what happened, there is something within our DNA strings from our father's side. You know how the cells look like? They have nerves and they look like a molecule, but when you look into it through a microscope, you're gonna find a lot of threads, which are nerves, okay, and they're the ones carrying a lot of proteins. I think I sent a video, it explained it better. What I'm trying to tell you is, through our DNA, because why I'm talking about DNA, this is very important, because we have solar eclipse and then we have lunar. Both of them are talking about our mother and our father, and those are what makes us, our genes, our heritage, and everything. So solar eclipse, what it's gonna do, it's the seed, the genes from our father's side. Now these are the things which are going to be activated, the male genes, okay? For some, depending on your lineage, for some they're going to be weakened. They're going to be weakened. So should anybody conceive, let's say within your family dynamic right now, within the next first 6 months, majority of the people who have a weak lineage, they will give birth to, they will conceive girls, because the chromosomes are extreme, the genes are weak, because there was a solar eclipse, like the domination, the father's seed has been altered, blocked. So most of them, people you'll see, they will be conceiving pregnancy, but it's mostly girls. And the reason is because it's happening in Scorpio. It is Mars, normally it's supposed to be male, the Y chromosome, but because it is afflicted, it is as a Mars is in its octacle feminine energy, and it's there with the Venus. So there is more water, more energy, more fertility, of which those are characteristics of female. So children are going to be conceived the next 6 months, mostly, especially if you have very weak genes, it's going to be female. So having a boy, maybe you really look like, you really wish to have one. God is the giver of the, the gender of a child, but scientifically, I always base my work scientifically, and this is how I always do it. They always say as above, so below. So this is how it works. The next 6 months, a lot of female kids, the female gender is active. And this is the reason why I said also the XXY chromosomes, the people who are in the, like LGBT community, these are the people who are going to be weak, because in their planetary energy, they're in a place where they're more feminine. So it's more easy for them to be vulnerable, because it's more water than solid, because women are water. And that's why we have Cancer, the moon representing the woman's breast, representing the woman's womb as well, because those are the main significant of a characteristic of a woman. Men don't have womb, but women do. And mammary glands are for female, because these are the first source of food when a child is born. So this is the reason why you will see, because back to back, the sign of, if it was just, let's say, solar eclipse in Leo or in Aries or Sagittarius, a fire sign, it will be a different story. Because back then, if it is in a fire sign, even if it is afflicted, okay, you will still have a boy. You will still have a boy. But the fact that it's in, okay, a fire sign, a fire planet ruling it, Mars, but it's in its female octacle, and then we have Venus. So it's more female, and then we have the sun being afflicted because of the eclipse, so it is more female domination. Then comes the next eclipse, which is the moon, which is lunar. So it's like the mother, the women are dominating here. But we will also see, you will still see rising of the underdogs. This is something, pay attention. Maybe you're at work and people are getting promotions and everything, but you're just stuck. You're not moving forward. You don't know why. Try this time to ask for promotion. If you're an underdog and you've really been doing the right job, believe me, you'll be shocked. Out of nowhere, luck can fall on you. Because why is it that? Because 8th house is the house of death and the house of solitude. Because when we are dead in the graveyard, for example, that's a place for solitude. So what can happen here is, those people who are always like underrated, those underdogs and such, you will see them rising to power abruptly, like a tower type of energy, Uranus, just like that, and they're going to rise into power. I'm going to give you a very good example. Look at today, through the breaking news, the first prime minister of United Kingdom is an Indian. Someone who tried it before and lost it, was underrated. But the planets were not aligned. He was supposed to be the leader. And I did check the chart. The planets were not aligned. But then now, with the solar eclipse, and I checked, he's a Taurus. If I'm not, I checked he's a Taurus. I just wanted to know his birthday. I just checked his birthday. He's a Taurus. And Taurus is one of the planets which is affected by this solar eclipse. So him rising to power just like that, even opponents stepping down, is that it was meant to be. It was meant to be. Because the planets were aligned for an underdog to come into power. So that is the reason I'm telling you, if you know you've been underrated, people who are looking away, you know, like not appreciating you at work, try and go and talk to your HR or anybody. You'll be surprised how they're going to now like view your work and go like, oh, so this is what is happening. Yes. On the other side, fake leaders, fake influencers, this is the time they're going to be exposed. Watch and you will see so many scandals which were done in the dark are going to bubble into light. Why? Because the sun sheds light on everything. And Venus likes comfort, don't want disturbance. And then comes Scorpionic energy is something which is done under cause of death. When we die, we are buried. So what happened? Whatever is buried is being bubbled up because Venus is there. Venus doesn't want, you know, like discomfort. So she's going to point out like this and this and this and this is wrong. And the sun is going to shed light on it and boom, it's going to be exposed. I'm going to tell you, pay attention the whole, not only tomorrow, the whole of Scorpionic season, when the sun is in Scorpio, pay attention. You will come and find out issues about children in school being sexually abused, a lot of sex taboo. People like priests, sheikhs, rabbis, or gurus, sages, you will find them in scandals where they're involved in a taboo, like sex taboo. Someone can be caught with somebody's wife in a church, or raping children, and it will be publicized because of the sun and the eclipse. It means this taboo has to come to an end. So how will we end this problem? How will we eclipse it from the society, or this secret to come out? They will eclipse it from the underworld by bubbling it up, because Venus needs comfort. She will bubble it up and the sun will shed light on it. And you will see a lot of people who are very scandalous, whatever they have done, especially when it comes to finances, Venus, when it comes to precious metals, anything which comes from underground. A lot of dramas back and forth will start after, and this is after tomorrow, because the eclipse has happened today, and we will be seeing the crescent probably by tomorrow very clearly. So the moment the crescent appears, changes will happen. We will have verbal communication, which is going to be emotional, because it's a water sign, Scorpio. People will exchange words when it comes to, like we have right now, problem with the like OPEC, something to do with gas, LNG, all about gasoline and everything. Then we have food crisis. These are going to bubble up again because it's a taboo. Food is one of the most basic need in life. We need food for us to survive. We need water for us to survive. These are the things which will come into the table and of the elites, be it in government, be it even in our personal lives. These are the things that are going to be addressed, main agenda, whether you like it or not. Something will bubble up about your basic needs, things about when we look at the global economy. They will be talking about finances. You're going to find out a lot of scandals about finances in very big organizations, because Scorpio rules transformation. So organizations will transform a lot of things. For example, hospitals, because you go there sick, expecting to be transformed and healed to come out better. So there will be a lot of scandals from hospital. Pay attention. A lot of places like morgues, mortuaries, okay, there will be scandals where people will find out issues with dead bodies, how they're being abused. Yes, dead bodies being abused in mortuary. This is all going to come out. Financial institution, be it bank, credit, SACCOs, or even let's say unions where people, you know, gather money and all that. A lot of scandals going to come out. Tax, because that is other people's money. tax, when you pay and then the government collect it normally, so it's from other people. So tax issues are gonna bubble up. The other thing also is immigration. The reason why I'm saying that is when you leave your homeland and you come to another country as a foreigner, you have transformed, like you're facing death and rebirth. You're being born like in a new energy in another country. So we are going to find out a lot of traffickers are going to be caught, a lot of scandals when it comes to trafficking, especially women and children. And pay attention also when it comes to genitals. Yes, because 8th house and Scorpio rules genitals. So if you have a child, you might find out your child has a very weird fetish. Pay attention to your children, especially who are like starting to be sexually active. Let's say 16, 17, 18. Pay attention. Your child can easily be swayed into various groups or will be very curious to test something which is a taboo. You need to pay attention to that, because these are the energies we are going to have the whole month. And the eclipse normally stays longer, but the sun, what is going to do with Venus there? These are the main things which you're going to see. Scandals, a lot of scandals, especially women when it comes to sexuality. Companies or industries where they produce sex toys, there will be a recall of sex toys from prominent brands, because they might find out that within that product, maybe like cheap, let's say a plastic or it's a silicone, there is an extra ingredient or something which is not meeting the meeting the criteria, so it can be harmful. So there will be a recall of sex toys. This is also what I'm seeing. Normally, I used to write the global prediction. It was very nice because I could guide many people in different places, but I'm just giving you an overall right now, just a quick overall, and then you can see where it fits. Also, when it comes to media, propaganda, people who are writing, like creating propagandas, these people are going to be caught, because right now they're going to be super hyper because of transformation. They want the death and transformation of energies. So what they're going to do, they're going to be very super hyper, but they might land in jail, because that is 8th house. 8th house also is the house of solitude. So people who are causing discomfort because of Venus doesn't like any discomfort. Anything which will irritate Venus will be locked. So finances and all that, things like jewelry, jeweler shops and everything. I think I even said in the last 2-3 readings, be very careful if you run any gemstone shop or jewelry and factories or all that. They will be breaking or stealing. And I have seen like somebody posted in I think Al Khalij in Dubai, someone was caught with 40 million worth gold stealing from a CCTV camera, and the recoveries. And then in Orlando, USA, 2 people were shot, the rest ran away. They were breaking into a jeweler shop, a very prominent jeweler shop. So these are the energies which are going to happen. A lot of things, a lot of crazy stuff. Be also careful. Enmity in liquids. Enmity in liquids. How is it going to happen? If, for example, back in the ancient time, this was the time, they never had like taps and all the luxury we have. But what they had was wells. So during this time, what they used to do, they used to poison wells of, let's say, if they want to conquer a village. So what they do, they target the wells. They poison them. The villagers can become sick and die. And if they come to notice for others who are noticing that you know, they also they had sages and witches and everybody. So they will know, okay, this water is infected, we can't stay in this village, we have to migrate maybe or shift to other places. And that is how they used to like capture and take over lands. For others, it was a way of weakening your enemy so that they can go and attack the villages and take over the land and rule them. So this was the time in the scorpionic energy, especially when the Venus is down there and eclipse is making it worse. But scorpion energy, like season, this was the time they will poison using liquids. And you will hear a lot of scandals, like in hospital. Nurses, be very careful because you can be caught in crossfire by overdosing. Maybe you inject somebody morphine and by mistake you overdose and that person dies. And you will be held accountable because of the scorpion energy, death and liquid, okay, water sign. And then we have the Mars energy. Mars, you know, it's all about fire, burning. So that medicine, I'm giving an example of morphine, but it can be any kind of medicine. You might inject somebody, and in the end, that person can get sick or become more sick and they can pass on. You can be vindicted. Same to people who are working with the teeth, okay, because the teeth, the mouth is full of saliva, so it's liquid. Places where there's a lot of liquid, so like teeth is a problem, the genitals is a problem, especially women. But I'm telling you, you're gonna find out also, most of the people, pay attention to your genitals. You're gonna find out there is something very unusual happening down there. Pay attention to it. And what else I can add? And that's why I always prefer to write when I do my global prediction. For the military team, what I'm seeing here, avoid, if you have like benzines or diesels, and especially marines, make sure you keep them in a very dry place and do not keep anything like where you store, let's say, gunpowder, for example. You store gunpowder, and then in the same compartment you also store like gallons of diesel or benzene. Don't do that, because I am seeing a vision here. What can happen is these things can fall, and the reaction, the chemical reaction, can be gunpowder, it can be anything, because I'm seeing powder. Definitely this is gunpowder, or it can be something else. It's gonna start smoke, 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 and the next thing is fire. So especially marines, this can happen in the ship. For people who are also maybe in submarines, you can check that out. But I'm telling you, and for airlines, where you store, how the places where you keep, let's say, storage for trucks, which has oil and gas and everything, be very, very careful, because I'm seeing there is something like an instigator there, because the sun is afflicted. And then we have Mars in its feminine side. So there is like something which will just cause a spark. Once it causes the spark, the next thing is fire. And it's going to be a huge fire, because I'm seeing a huge fire. It's amber type of fire. So be very careful of that. Then that is for military. I got the health, I have already told you. Also the same with vaccinations. There will be something which comes up, a lot of contradiction with this vaccination, like COVID. And also there will be a rise of polio vaccination. Ask me why. Because polio prevents handicap, someone being handicapped, all right? But right now something will be triggered, because an outbreak of a disease will be triggering a lot of especially third world country, this is for you. A lot of there will be a breakout of a disease. This disease might affect the bones, especially children, or the growth, the bone marrow, or the growth of the bone and such. So people will think like the best medicine, or the medicine, actually it's not people will think, sorry, I take my word back, like the remedy for that disease will come from a polio vaccine. It will be mixed with something else. I see it, I can see very, very clearly, like in a lab they will mix it like with the polio vaccine, and they will come up with a shot that will be helping the disease. Most probably, I can't rule out, but I will say it can be Ebola. It can be Ebola. But this time it's gonna be so weird, because how it's gonna affect people, instead, apart from the bleedings and everything, it's gonna affect the bone density. So when it hits a parent, the child they're gonna conceive, the bone density of the child will be affected. So there can be possibility a treatment of Ebola coming up from a polio vaccine mixed with other ingredients. This is very important, and I'm seeing it very clearly. It's gonna be discovered. We will see. Watch the news. This is also about the health department. When we go to my space team, NASA, SpaceX, expect the unexpected. You're gonna detect something coming towards Earth at a very high speed. It can be a meteor, it can be anything, but there is a satellite which is gonna be destroyed by this thing which is coming. It's more like a meteor, but it's coming with like very fiery, and a satellite will be destroyed. I don't know for which country, but a satellite which is positioned, it will be in a position of west, on the western end, western side, or on the southern side. Pay attention to these satellites in these areas, western and southern. One of it, satellite based on these areas, directions, one of it can be destroyed by this, like, it's like a meteor, but it's coming at a high rate. Check it and then post and let me know, because I know have a team of NASA here and at SpaceX. They will update me. Okay, I think I've talked enough. It's almost 30 minutes, so let's just go to the cuts. That's enough, because I always like to write. If I write about anything, I mean, I write a lot about the global prediction, then I go deeper, because I have solitude. I tap into the Akashic peacefully. I can give you more information, but for now we can use that. So let's start with Aries. I'm going to try to make it short. I'm tired because I was doing sports today. I resumed back my sport. Aries, the Fool in reverse. You were starting a journey afresh. You went back to square one. If it was upright, you were supposed to start afresh. A cycle had ended. You were to start anew. You see, traveling lightly, but in reverse, I don't think you're going to do it. It's like you're going back. You're moving back to where you came from. You don't want to close this cycle. So it's like now you're taking a jogging back. And this can be something to do with a sexual relationship. The Gemini can be also significant. So there's a cycle which is supposed to end, but unfortunately you're not ending it. So you're going to go back. Maybe you're going back to an ex or a sexual partner. I don't think it's gonna go very far. Let's see. Yeah, see, there will be, it will start off very well, but then there will be communication back and forth. You're going to argue. You're gonna argue here, because there is another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, who's gonna like come in between. Yeah, Magician. And magician, this is someone like a trickster on one end. On the other end, a magician is also a Gemini Virgo, and we have a strong card of Gemini Virgo here. Okay, so there might be a conflict coming up. Be very careful. And for others, you're gonna have all the tools, but you're dealing with someone who is playing with magic. I'm not gonna lie. For some, not everybody, someone is playing with magic here, pulling you back. You're supposed to end this, because God has given you all the tools to move forward, but you don't want to finish this cycle. So it's going to be eclipsed, not this not this solar eclipse, the upcoming lunar eclipse. Even if you don't want to leave it, something will happen, you will leave this relationship, because it's a relationship with the Lovers card here. Or maybe it's just a friendship, friend with benefits or anything, but it's not working. You are supposed to start afresh, but since you're holding back, the universe will step in and take everything now, kick you away. Yeah, because the new chapter you are supposed to start, there was money waiting for you, but this is gonna thwart your money now. Your finances are gonna look crazy. You see, there is no marriage here. There is no marriage, there's no contract. It's not meant to be. So this is already, now you will see, if you have gone back to an ex, pay attention. I'm not saying to break up, and it's not for everybody, but pay attention. You're going to see your finances will start going dead. Maybe you are expecting money. Something will happen and you will not receive it. Yeah, because you're refusing to end a cycle. This can be also like scorpionic energy, but in reverse. You both don't want to end this cycle. You definitely can be a Scorpio involved here, because you are all in reverse. It's never meant to be, but one of you is pulling the other with magic here. Yeah, maybe the magic will be short-lived, and I don't think it's gonna stay long. It's not working out. I'm being honest with you. For others, it's not a matter of Scorpio, but this is also a transformation. You thought maybe you will get married and transform if you're single to be in a different status. No, it's not happening, and that's why the woman is sad. This can be you. Yeah. See, it's not working. I'm telling you. I got this house stability. So whatever house, maybe family dynamic. This can also be like a real house, a real estate business, or anything. You're gonna walk away from this. If you have a house, this house will also be taken. Someone is gonna fall sick. You might even find out your partner has a fatal disease here. And as I said, sexuality and Scorpio rules genitals, and look, the Lovers, they're naked. Someone might find out their partner has an STD or a disease, and they're about, like, they're not gonna survive here. For others, something to do with a project with a house. I don't think it's gonna work. You have a problem here. Finances are just wanting to step in, but you have a big blockage, and your blockage is being affected by your sexual life. You need to know. For others, let's say you're just decent, you are already married, there is someone around you need to remove. Probably Gemini, Virgo, because that was the Magician card. And we had a strong card, the Lovers, which is a major arcana. So definitely a Gemini might be very prominent here. And for others, this is Scorpio energy. Or another Aries. You will know which one passes for you, but it's not for everybody. These cards are reverse. Okay. My bad. Okay. Taurus. Temperance, balance is coming. You have angels working around you. Sagittarius might be significant, but I'm picking strongly angelic energy around you. Something is being balanced in your life. It's a blessing in disguise. There is an investment here. An investment. If I'm to read for that Prime Minister, I would say this was meant for you. And I did say the planets have aligned for you. This is meant for you. This is the project you're supposed to be doing. Your life purpose, leadership. And yes, 10 of Cups. This is going to be a happily ever after. For someone, for some Taurus, this can be marriage. But I'm picking strongly. Imagine this guy has 2 kids. And this card, you see, it's like I'm reading for him. Because I'm picking him strongly here. Yes, someone is going to be a star. Public recognition. And I'm let me see one more card before I say it, because I have a very good vibe. This person will be a very good leader. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's written in his back chart, it's written in the stars. This person is meant to be, you see, it's written in his back chart, it's in his stars. The stars, the planets are aligned for him. He's bowing down, so it means he is gonna be of good service to every household. Okay, if I'm reading for the Prime Minister, let's say. But for others, I'm saying you're going to be in public eye. Something good is coming your way, especially if you're a high vibrational Taurus. Not the one I'm pulling also who has a curse. No. These are very high vibrational Tauruses here. Someone who has done the job. And that's why the angels are here to help you. A lot of money. A lot of money. And this is very angelic. It's your purpose. I'm telling you, you're going to be very happy, and everybody will be happy. Everyone you're going to deal with, they will be happy. Yeah. For others, there's a police officer, very significant. Someone might invest here, or this is you. There's an investment. Someone might even get a job as a police. There is recovery of finances from a police. Oh. Be very careful. I'm picking from other Taurus. Someone might get divorced. Because 10 of Cups and losses, that means shit is not working. There might be lack of love. But there's also a family dynamic. For others, the ones, let's say you are coming from a lineage. And let's say, now this is making sense. The group which is, we always had problem with them, caste. This here is the problem. Someone's lineage, they come from a very big prominent name or a huge name. They're going to go to bankruptcy. Their lineage is tanking down. And the reason why is because maybe these people have like dark business doing. People can be smugglers. They have they're running a business which is very illegal or unethical. Or for others, you're going to be caught if it is something to do with taxes, or maybe you're running a scheme with thieves, stealing jewelry, stealing money, robbing this. You're going to be caught, and this is going to destroy your entire lineage. But also I'm saying it's more like someone has a family business, but they're doing a lot of hideous things. You're going to be caught. And this will be the onset of your bankruptcy. You see, he's in, this is a widower. So if you're a man, let's say, right now, you might end up in losses because the planets are aligned for you to get your karma. If you have done the job, good luck. Then you're the winner. But for others, someone might pass away here because of an accident, and it's not because you are driving. You will be walking and someone can just smash you. And this can be a woman, because the man is the one in the grave, at the graveyard. For others who are not involved in this shit, be very careful. I'm also seeing you're going to meet a police who wants to be, you know, in Kenya we call it TKK, kitu kidogo, toa kitu kidogo, like you give them bribe. So you might get a very fraudulent police and they might, you know, like bully you so that you bribe them. because they know the type of business you do. Okay, for others, you're dealing with this woman here. She's a manifester. Hi, I'm here. She is going to manifest something for you, and you are going to be publicly recognized here. Okay, for others, it can be an Aquarius will also be working with, I'm reading for Taurus. Can be a Taurus, Aquarius, and this woman who manifests here. I'm here because I always know this card is for me, calling from Shofar. Yeah, and this is you. If you're a Taurus female, this is you. Something good is coming. There is someone coming towards you, but okay, now we have a problem. Someone might lie. Definitely it's you, Taurus, that there is lack of loyalty. The reason why, you'll pretend you are the manifester because you want recognition. So I'm talking to a Taurus who's going to be like a femme fatale here, and they want recognition, so they're going to lie that they're the ones who are manifesting, and that is why it will end up in a loss. Okay, because you don't have these gifts. You don't have these gifts. The one who manifests is there, but because you lack loyalty, you will want to take the, you know, like you want to do it for fame, you're going to lose money, or you're going to be, you know, money will be taken away from you. You are using somebody else's work, so you might be summoned by authorities. Be very careful. Whatever you're doing, you're going to be exposed, and it will cost you to pay a lot of penalty, which might lead you to bankruptcy. Gemini. I'm picking also, I don't know why, because of the card money, and there's a chain. Be very careful if you're working in any place where you sell jewelry. Someone will steal a necklace, and that is where you're going to get a loss. It's a very big, beautiful, and like expensive necklace. Someone will steal it there. Might be one of your workers. Gemini, protecting yourself with 7 of Wands. You're fighting, protecting yourself. Are you dealing with a fire sign? You're going like toe to toe, word to word. Yeah, and it's regarding a deception of an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini male was involved in this. Okay. Yeah, this is your card. So there is something to do very sexual maybe here. Partnership, or this is just your lover. You might find out your lover had slept outside with somebody else, or is having an affair with another person. This can be an air sign. A fire sign. Your lover is seeing a fire sign, or you're running. This can be you. You're running as a Gemini. You want to go to a fire sign, but this fire sign is going to hurt you and send you back. And this is going to be all a burden. This relationship is more like a burden, like a curse. I think you're not meant, I don't know, you're doing something sneaky, and this relationship will be very hard. It's going to be a liability. Yeah. There is a letter or news coming in. Pay attention. And this is the reason why you're going to be defending yourself. Maybe can be in court. You might be called in court. Yeah. Someone was a liar. This can be you. Somebody's lies are going to be exposed, especially when it comes to documentation. I know this. Now it's getting interesting. Lies exposed when it comes to documentation. Yeah, police is going to be involved. Something to do with a partnership when it comes to sexual. So somebody can be marriage. It can be something to do with marriage. Or you had a partnership with someone and you're going to be caught. It can be something with fake marriage, because we have a seal. This can be also inheritance, will. Whatever it is, there's a policeman. Oh, this is you. They're going to recover the money, and the problem is going to be, you're going to be burdened. The police is going to win and recover the money. Whatever falseness was done, this authority figure is going to pull back everything. And this is something to do with somebody's marriage or a sexual partner. Maybe you are living together. Yeah. These people are observing. Maybe we are dealing with a private investigator, or this is you. You know the truth, And I think you're going to speak the truth. A woman is going to be very sad. It's something to do with the house. There's a loss here. They're trying to overcome a loss. And I don't think it's going to happen because we have the eye of God here. Even this police, if play rough, I don't think it's going to end well. Yeah. Maybe they were lovers and we have a lover's card here. Someone had a sexual relation with a person. They gave them a house or they housed them. Or there is something to do with a house and inheritance and a lot of money here. And somebody played dirty by being very deceptive, which will end up in a curse. So you're not even going to enjoy what you have done. You're going to be caught. One way or the other, you want to run away from the loss. You can't run away from the loss. The eye of God is watching you. So next, Cancer. Walking away, something is being eclipsed in your life. For some people who are in music industry, someone who is working in a bar, if you're working in a bar or like your cocktails, I'm picking somebody like making cocktails and such, there is something which is going to happen to you. Yeah, there's a big fight coming. You will leave this job. I don't think you're going to work there anymore. For some, it can be permanently leaving this industry. And I'm picking because somebody will be very sick. Can be to the worst case, like because of a fight, somebody can beat you and you might end up in hospital. That you are paralyzed and you can't work anymore. For others, someone is going to jail. You are leaving another person because this person is going to jail. There's a big fight coming up and this person is going to jail. A Leo can be very significant, or this is somebody who is going to be exposed also publicly. Okay, Cancer. Your reading is very crazy. There's a huge fight. Protect yourself because this will start verbal, but it's going to end physical. Yeah. You're living there's a divorce, or you're living someone who's divorced or lost a husband. If it is you as a woman, you're going to separate. There's a lot of separation. There's so much jealousy around you. Because of this jealousy, maybe a group of people are jealous of this woman who is in solitude. There's a fight coming in. It's all jealousy. And it's all the instigator is another man. Someone is going to jail because they took money, which is not theirs. See that? It can be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person. I know it's not me because I know my money was taken by another Libra who faked documents. I showed you in the morning. Someone stole a lot of money and they did it out of jealousy from this woman. Yeah, whatever is left is just they leave this very little money. A Leo is very significant here. Someone is stealing all the money and giving this woman very little. The rest, they're pocketing it. And a car was very significant. Somebody bought a car or they traveled even using this money. And this is your card, Cancer. So there's judgment here. This is the reason why someone might go to jail. So you can be a Cancer dealing with a Leo, or a Leo is your parent, or a Leo is your child. One way or the other, you will know how to fix it, but someone is going to jail because there is something to do with a car, a lot of money when it comes to investment or business. They were like breadcrumbing the other person and they pocketed a lot of money, and somebody traveled or went and bought like a car or anything and spent money which is not theirs, and they were still doing it. So somebody might definitely end up in jail here. Can be a female probably. For others, it's male. Leo. Ooh, are you dealing with a very, very low vibrational demonic Capricorn? There you go. You know, you always work together like carrot and peas. You know what you like to do. So, someone is back into their binding spell. Every time you go out, this person knows how to bring you back in this binding spell. So it's like zero work. For others, this is someone, a Leo, who has sold their soul. Yeah. Third party, keep on pulling you back. Temptation, and I did say yesterday, you're gonna get in contact. You'll be in contact with that like a succubus type of energy. It's so hard. This person, you can't resist this person. You know, the sad thing is, someone is also doing illegal business, and it's something to do with women, and with this raised up. So this can be like a party celebration. I'm getting like, you know, mudras, the place where they call young Asian women to dance, something of that sort. Because I'm seeing that people are dancing like that in mudra type. For others, can be just a private club. You are running a private club. You make a lot of money. There's a lot of sexual stuff, sexual entity. I mean, yeah, there's a sexual entity, which is this demon here. So I'm saying someone has sold their soul here. Doesn't matter, people with HIV or whatever. I'm also picking someone is running a club where people who have like STDs, they mingle with one another because they're all infected. So it's like they have their own group where they marry and do every kind of shit, every kind of fetish they have. Let's say they like threesomes, they like this, but all of them are affected, so they don't mind, you know, sharing it. They're within their group. They know they're sick. And whoever is running this is making a lot of money, because you see, it's people who are burnt here. So we can say, like, you know, misery loves company. People who are sick forming a group and do their bullshit, and the owner makes a lot of money. But for others, I'm just saying, you're back. Someone who likes like third parties and everything. Your third party is pulling you back, and you've gone back. This person knows how to pull you. He knows very well how to get you back. The Tower. Expect the unexpected. This dynamic. I'm also, I don't want to scare you. If you're running this like a sex den, let's say we call it sex den, where people come and do sex, maybe in a private house, or it's like private people only. It's not for public, like you book and you know one another. Special guests, like high level, you're going to be raided. There's a raid. There's a raid. The tower. And I'm seeing when they come in, they're going to find women there. Yeah, action. Mars. There's a raid up. There's an upcoming raid here. In these sexual dens, maybe this can be places where people also like the red light street, brothels, pimping areas, stripping clubs. There is a raid coming up, and I'm seeing people will be jailed because there is drugs. There is drugs here. I'm also, as I said, a group where people are all infected. They know it, and they go and do their fetish there, but the government doesn't know about it. So it's like a private place. They're going to be raided. Oh. Yeah, I told you, this is a raid, big fight coming up. Very big fight. Someone is going to apologize also to you when it comes to finances, maybe an earth sign, but someone is going to come to you. Yeah, this is police victory, and even if it's an empty victory, but they're going to catch you people. They're raiding this place, and they will get everything that they want. Now that I've said it, even if you clean, I'm telling you, it will happen. With the Tower. Can't run away. Yeah. Maybe the madam is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Let's see. This is the type of woman who makes the bookings, collects the money, and you know this is wand. What is wand? The male genital. So sex for pay, but how it is done, it is illegal. She makes a lot of money, a Taurus Virgo Capricorn female. She makes a lot of money by doing this, pimping, running a sex den. Maybe these people are hidden. That's why I said about trafficking. It is down. This is all taboo. It's all taboo, and there's a big fight coming here. You're going to fight with a Capricorn, but I'm telling you, there's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo woman who is the master of this. Maybe she's the manager, my madam, because they call her madam. So you're going to find a lot of illegal immigrants being used to do this job. Sex slaves for others. Yeah, you see. It's all about sex. I'm picking strongly on you. So someone has a brothel here, but you're running it. You will be damaged, my friend. When they come for you, and this is the stick of God. 9 of wands plus 1, 10 of wands. This is, you'll feel like you've been cast, like, ooh. Someone is running a sex den here. And they're making a lot of money with the earth sign woman. Trafficking involved. Sex slaves. Maybe young boys. Ooh, that's what I'm telling you. It started with the devil, and I'm picking it strongly. I'm trying even to pull other messages. This is what I'm getting. Yeah. You have an enemy here. Maybe you have a competitor. Or this is you. This woman is running this business and then with you, and then you're going to be caught now. Competition. There's a mother and a child who are going to be caught, and they're part of this. And when I say mother of a child, it's a daughter. So these people can be involved, like I said, this dancing group here, the Mudra type, or they can be involved, maybe they're illegal in this country because we have the devil in reverse, and then a fight, and then they're in reverse also. Visit. So somebody can even find like underage women there, but it is a woman who is grooming them, an older woman. Yeah, a big loss is coming, my friend. That shit will be shut off. Yeah, you have an enemy, and there is jealousy. The Tower, it's jealousy. How you're running your business. We have the sheikh, a rabbi, a priest, or a Virgo involved here. Or someone is going to shed light on this. And they're going to say everything, and then death. A big transformation. Maybe a Scorpio is involved in this. But there's a big transformation. And whatever is ending, as I told you, there's a police raid. They will shut everything. This business is going to losses. And this is very karmic, because you're not supposed to be doing this, but you're doing it, and you see it here. 10 of swords. 10 of wands. This is a curse. So your own ancestors have cursed you, and this is just like an instigator happening. It's not going to happen for everybody. For others, expect war at work. People will attack you. Expect that. You will be attacked. Or it's going to be an exchange. But there is an attack here. Be prepared. Someone will also find about something like a woman and a child. They're also involved in this business. But the kingpin is a female who is doing everything about the sex and making sure the people around, marketing these women. It's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman. This woman has made a lot of money out of it. So maybe this is the woman you're working with, because we have it can be a Capricorn, because we started with the devil card. So you might be involved in this mess, or it's you running the business with her. This business is going to shut off, I'm telling you. Virgo, are you dealing with a Pisces? But there is communication coming, something to do with finances. You're also going to offer communication. I'm seeing you're initiating communication. Yeah, this is you. Your card, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn male, sitting pretty on your chair. You can be like a manager, CEO, or very financially well off. So you're going like to try initiate communicate with somebody. This person is a foreigner or someone living at a distance. For others, there's a chapter ending financially in your life. And ooh, 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Even if you don't want it to end, it will be eclipsed. Maybe you have been living on top of your game with a lot of money. You're going to lose a lot. You're also cutting off, I'm seeing you're cutting off a younger Pisces energy with the fish. Younger Pisces, you're going to kick that person off. And you're dealing with a Gemini or your lover. Maybe this is the person also who's going to be eclipsed out of your life. For others, something is leaving out of your life and something new is coming in your life. A new sexual relationship. Okay, for others, how you earned your money. Maybe you are also involved in this sex business, sex industry. If you are involved in that, this is over. If someone was traveling around, maybe you are a pimp. Okay, no offense. Or these are people who are like nude models. Your contract is over. You're going to lose everything. Because whatever you have done, your spirit guides are not happy with you. And that's why they're cursing you, closing off all the chapters in your life. Oh. Virgo, I don't like your reading. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands. You are tanking down at a very high rate. Very high rate. They can be a Gemini, very significant. They can be Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again. We have a Pisces here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Aquarius, Libra. We have all the elements. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. News is traveling to you faster. A woman might call you. This is someone like a socialite or somebody who likes to be in the public eye and all that. This person might call you. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. This is the person who's going to betray you and take a lot from you. You're dealing with a gold digger. You are dealing with someone who was a liar. Your sexual partner, your wife also maybe, for some. You might find out this person has another partner sleeping with them. Or what they have been doing online. I'm going to find, oh my God, I'm going to say it, okay? You will find out your wife is in these groups where like OnlyFans or like porn, people pose like half nude, show a little titty, ass and all that. You might find evidence your wife is in doing this behind the scene. Online sex. Or this is a video clip of someone doing this. And you're going to be so ashamed. Or this is you, if you're a Virgo female doing this, you're going to be publicly humiliated. And I see 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, someone will be cast. You are doing this. There is a betrayal. This is a union where someone betrayed their partner. So it can be you, male or female. But you have a problem with your spirit guides here. They're ending a relationship also. For others, it's not about that. But I'm saying a relationship is ending. You are being urged to divorce or separate from a person. A chapter is over. I don't know what has happened, but whatever it is, it's like a big curse. Very big curse. For others, someone is going to jail. There can be a Virgo going to jail. A lot of money in reverse. Ooh. Someone can be penalized or somebody can lose a lot of money. With eclipse of the moon, I think I told you yesterday, you have like a week, clear up everything. But I'm saying someone will not manage to speak the truth or be clean. That's why we have the, look at this, initiate communication. because money is going to be eclipsed off your life. You know, Eight of Cups, whatever is leaving is not coming back. I've shown you even how many celebrities we have seen. Every time we see this card, a person leaves the industry and never comes back. So there is a lot of money. Someone is going to lose it and it will never come back. You need to communicate and initiate talks. This is your card. A Sheikh, a Rabbi, a priest, a hermit, a Virgo, someone Shark Tank, someone who is very smart. You're going to shed light or about the loss of this money. Or your spirit guides are telling you. Maybe you're dating someone who is draining your finances. This is what they're trying to even tell you here with the Lover's card, because we have an angel and then we have the Hermit here. Like, end this. Because next is World and 10 of Wands. Ooh. For others, somebody was making money in the wrong way. This money is going to be disappearing and you won't even know why. Something can happen to your partner that will instigate you to pay a lot. And this might even dig your own personal pockets. I understand. Fortuna, this is the card of the manifester. Someone was taking from this person. This person was manifesting everything. And people were stealing from her. So maybe there's a hermit who is looking into this situation. For others, I'm seeing you might go into a loss because there is a woman might demand a divorce. But this person was a public guy and this person is more like a gold digger. They want to travel. They want to be seen in public, going everywhere. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, specifically here, Sagittarius with the world. We have a Gemini involved in this. An Aquarius, Libra, Gemini who is going to be betrayed. And then we have the card of Cancer, Chariot. So this chapter needs to end for you to move forward. For those who are not dealing with such things, like you might find your wife in OnlyFans and all that, no. For others, no. You might have a loss of money here. A lot of money. Okay? You might look into it. Then, this manifests as somebody, that's why I'm saying initiate a talk. And I'm not telling you, Virgo, to talk because I know who you are. It's up to you, but I'm being very honest here. Look at this. The World 10 of Wands. This is a burden which is going to be there, and there. And the other thing is 10 of Swords. So this can be someone who also tries to harvest the energy of this person who manifests. Everything is going to backfire. Everything is backfiring. But in the other hand, someone will go into a loss and they might ask for the help of this. You might travel to go to this person who is manifesting to help you with the finances issue. But there's a big problem coming and you don't see it. Well, the other people I'm seeing, there's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Cancer, really protecting themselves, and there is a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini male who will feel betrayed. Yes, a thief. Someone will steal money from this woman who is manifesting and they will travel. Probably a Cancer is involved here. A lot of money has been stolen. You see, an old man in reverse, someone very unethical. A lot of money. This is very karmic because somebody will be bedridden. So this is how it is. Look at this. I'm not even making it up. Look at this. The Chariot, and then boom, the thief is knocked down. They're going to be bedridden. Meanwhile, the bag is going somewhere. Because the veil of illusion has been lifted. Someone who is like a lover is going to get it for you. Or this is you, a Virgo male. You might recover that money. you will get help. But there is someone traveling with finances, and a thief will be knocked down. So this can be also like thieves who are like with masks at night and robbing, and out of the blue, or even daytime, maybe bank robbery or such. They go in, still the moment they come out, this person will just be knocked and die instantly. Instant karma. And I think I told somebody today, you might fight for an opportunity, you might get it, and that can be the reason why you're dying, because it can instigate your death. Or like you can have something, like you have a check, you did whatever you did to win, you got a lot of money, you go to the bank that check, but the moment you get out of the bank, you're knocked down. You can't even use the money. So for others, it can be instant accidents and you're going to be in bed for long. The money maybe can be used for hospital if you don't have insurance. But for others, that's it. You can't use it because you're going to be bedridden. Libera, libera, libera. An opportunity from God. The hand of God with the Ace of Pentacles. Are you a David? Are you a Goliath? This is how you know. If you have done the job, then this is like a medallion. You're being offered an opportunity. Financial opportunities coming towards you. But at the same time, God is giving you a stone. You might meet a Goliath and you will need to bring it down. So be prepared. Okay, someone can offer you an opportunity also for investment, or someone invests in you financially, and a very big amount. This is a wheel of fortune, so the chances are it's gonna work in your favor. And this is your birthrights. You're going to receive your birthrights. Maybe even someone come and invest in you. For others, if you're like into a science, astrology, I'm saying someone will be sitting studying their chart, or you're going to ask somebody to read your chart for you. And you want to know maybe what is within your 7th house, what is with your finances. And for others, I'm saying someone is bringing a car. Someone might invest and get you a car. There's something very significant with the wheels. But I'm saying the wheel is on top of, Wheel of Fortune is on upright. You're on top of your game. Whatever you invest, it just keeps going. There is someone who is very delusional around you, or whoever. I'm also saying someone is trying to throw spells. For others, there is a specific Libra. They're going to find out they have an STD or a fatal disease. In the other thing, when we read this as a financial card, because most of it is pentacle. These are options. You might have many options, but some will not be healthy. So you'll need to use your intuition and discernment. But there is someone who is trying also to confuse you. But the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Whatever they do, it's happening. But I'm seeing a window of opportunity is going to come to you. People will want to invest in you. But be very careful. There is someone very envious here who will try to cause illusions. They want this spot. And I know someone wants this spot. Yeah. Temperance, so there can be a Sagittarius involved, but this is also angelic energy. Your angels are going to balance the equations for you. This opportunity is coming to balance your finances. I'm also seeing here, there is a young Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Someone you invested into, this person is coming back with an apology, but they're coming with a coin. I think someone might be bringing your finances. So this can be Sagittarius coming to apologize with the finances. Yeah, this is going to be transformational. A Scorpio also is very significant with the Wheel of Fortune also on top. Big transformation. So the wheel is turning into a favor. As I always say, Libra, you have a Midas touch when I get your energy like this, including myself. So you're going to work very well with these people. If you're sincere, because you're working with angelic energy. Even when they throw spells, your angels are balancing it. And these finances are going to be very well protected because of this temperance is angelic energy. And this is Jupiter. So look at this. He gives you one. God is giving you an opportunity, one. And then you have Jupiterial energy here, the 9th house, which is expansion. You all know I tell you about Jupiter. It's the big daddy. The one coin turns to 7. Is in 7 a divine number? Is in Libra, the 7th house. And we have double 7. That the options will be so many, you'll be a bit confused. The person who can be coming to you, maybe this person is also sick. So they might want you to like take over their job or invest in you so that the finances can keep on going, because this person knows that they're going to die. Definitely someone has a fatal disease. It doesn't have to be an STD. But for others, I'm saying, yeah, you're going to work with 2 more people. So it's like a trio coming up. Whatever this person, maybe a younger Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and a Scorpio, they're going to come back and ask for, you know, like peace treaty. Then you're going to team up and work together. You will have a lot of options. But be careful, one of them is balabala. Someone here needs help because they absorbed so much magic. Like they have been hit so much with magic and they need to heal. Yeah. There is another Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person going to jail. And a Piscean is going to be like getting, Pisces, you're always getting epiphany. Always, always, always. For others, someone might do magic to try and sabotage you when you get this opportunity. Can you imagine? And I will say somebody will do it. But guess what? They put you in the 8th house. The angels are here kicking you out and moving you to the 9th house. They can't lock you, even with magic. Because it's destined to be. It's written in the stars. It is your birthrights. So there is finances involved. Okay? A lot of finances, investments, opportunities to work, a lot of opportunities. So this is not even about STD here. This is a lot of opportunities when it comes to finances and work. People will be presenting themselves to you. But there is a Pisces trying to sabotage you. I don't know why. But for others, I'm seeing there is someone who is dealing with a Piscean energy, or there is another Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Someone is going to a spiritual jail or a real jail. There can be an emperor, very significant, probably an Aries, or this like a father figure in the family who is going to be overseeing this, or this is the person coming to invest in you, and maybe they can even apologize. But I'm seeing a very, very big opportunity coming towards you. You're going to make money. Even when someone comes with a coin, like a page type, very little money, you're going to be multiplying that money for them. Look at this. This is an opportunity from God. Very big coin. You turn it to 7. A lot. And then comes this one little boy with a page. And you still turn it to 7. And this, I always call it my tomato card. Like the investment is there, you see it, but you're just waiting to harvest. So it's investment. 7 of Pentacles is mostly investments. But whatever you do is always protected. Always protected. And this is how it is also. Transformation. The other thing I was trying to tell you. Someone is going to transform themselves. This is an Aquarius, another, as I said, a Scorpio energy and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They will come and apologize to you. And they will want to work with you. And I see you're going to make a very good team, because someone will be like an emperor and you're going to be like having like bubble moments. Boo, boo, ideas are coming in. A Pisces is also very significant. Yes, it's going to be a contract. For others, this is marriage coming in as a blessing. But with a lot of coins, this is definitely a contract. Work contract. Yeah, it's a contract. For others, I'm telling you, you will not believe it, because Jupiterial energy and the Ace of Pentacles, this is a gift from God. Something will come. This is a sealed envelope. It can be a will, trust fund, title deeds, contracts, birthrights. I'm hearing others are going to get like citizenship. Not for everybody, very few. Because of foreign, the card of Sagittarius is foreigner. But even foreigners are going to come. Maybe you'll get contracts also from foreigners to invest in you. Okay, for others, this is your divorce. If you're not being divorced, you're going to be divorced. Or this is your money for your investment. Someone is going to return money to you. This is you. Maybe you are a single mother or a divorced mother, just alone, or you have lost your husband. Whatever it is, there's a payout coming here. Because we started the card with the reading with the Ace of Pentacles, so it's all about finances. There's a payout coming, or there's a letter coming, or for others it's a check. Inheritance, because this person is in the graveyard. Yeah, someone will be scolded, a young person, by their father or a father figure. I think this is the reason why this person will come, maybe to apologize. There is judgment coming in, and the judgment is maybe regarding about this issue of money or government institution, because Three of Pentacles is also a very big organization. So something to do with your work contracts, and as I said, this can be also like judgment coming from a verdict from a court, regardless which kind of case is this. But there's a verdict coming. There is a mother and a daughter who are your enemies. These people are your enemies, and they want to take your gifts. Maybe this gift which you are about to get, they want to take it. They're not gonna get it. They lack loyalty, and they're gonna be going to jail because of this falseness. They're going to be caught, and that's why we have them here. Someone will go to jail, and a Pisces is very significant. So you might be getting a epiphany or what, but these people are not true. A mother and a daughter can never be trusted. These are the people who lied, lacked loyalty, trying to steal a gift, or they have done it before, because they're your enemies, and they're working with another man who is also like an official person who is an enemy. Yeah, there's a hermit here who's going to protect you, a Sheikh, a Rabbi, a priest, a Virgo, but this person is going to look into it. Or this is also your spirit guides protecting you from these thieves, who is a mother and a daughter. Yeah, they see you're sad because of jealousy. People want to put you in losses, but your guides are protecting you. Your spirit guides are protecting. These thieves are going to be caught here with their lies. Because guess what? Regardless, you're an archangel for some. For others, out of love from God and his angels and your guides. This is also, as I said, it can be inheritance, because you see, you're protected. Your finances are protected by the guide. You see how he's looking at them. And then we have the angel balancing the equation, and here you are, out of love. And as I said, it can be inheritance because of a father figure or an emperor, the leader of the family. This is the person gifting you. For some, not everybody, you can be having like trust fund or increment in salary or the new job. This is protected. Yeah, a lot of money. The losses they wanted to give you, or because they wanted to take, their lying, and one man is involved helping them, a very official person. But you can see falseness, and then loyalty in reverse, and the gift in reverse. It's not them. It's not them. And this is the mother and the child. They were sabotaging you with a Pisces so that they can take everything, but it's not working because you are very protected. You have the Hermit, and then you have the hand of God holding the coin. So this whole bag is under protection. They can't get it. That's why the gift is in reverse. It is very well protected. And then we have the angels also. Temperance, Jupiterial, so it's increasing. For example, if the money is in the bank, I think there is interest. For those who like interest, a big interest. And this is you. Whoever is helping you is doing it out of love, but also you are a child in this, and this is your birthright. So if it is inheritance, if it is contract, everything that you do, it is yours. It's yours, yours, yours. You're going to get it. It's your birthright. It's your life purpose. But somebody wants to take it, and it's a mother and a child. But they're going nowhere, because the end I'm seeing they're going to jail. Even if they hide it very well, they're going to jail. The same thing they're wishing you, even throwing spells to put you, like sabotage you, it's all going to backfire. And there's a Pisces who's going to be affected by this, because maybe they're together. I don't know why I'm picking, because this is a major arcana. And the Aries is overseeing all this thing. Or now it's getting like an epiphany. But it's not working. Whatever they do, they will just be heading to death. And their death is here, prison. 8. And we have a death card and number 8. So definitely double whammy, prison. Okay. So Libra, that's for you. Interesting. Somebody wants your gifts by force. A mother and a child even lying to be somebody they're not. And working with an enemy. A man in an official uniform. Or working in a government. Or it can be a lawyer. So, next is Scorpio. Scorpio. Ten of Swords. Oh my God. Did you see that?